Hey, what's going on, my friends? CEO Brother Henry here. The reason I'm doing this little sit down with you, now here's the thing, I want to let you know. I'm in a private corner of my basement meeting area, and I'm shooting this video low key, and we call this the entrepreneur square, so it's really exciting. Anyway, let's get to the business. So I have a new book coming out, and this that I'm sharing with you is like promo for my new book. So I wanted to share some things with you that deal with marketing because all of my entrepreneurs out there, I need you to understand something. And even if you're not an entrepreneur, this is a book that you have to get because I'm teaching people about what is marketing. So I have a mentor. His name is Student Minister Yakoya Muhammad, and he said something to me that has always echoed in the back of my mind that I never was able to really dig deep into until now. He said to me, when you're watching TV, when you're seeing things from Hollywood, when you're listening to music, when you're watching things happen politically and in the real world, keep in mind that everything is a production. So I'm writing a book especially for my entrepreneurs to teach about marketing, but also to show just how deep the marketing rabbit hole goes. Can I give you guys some examples? I got some on my computer over here, some examples of marketing. So things we may know. Did you know that diamonds don't actually have real value? Diamonds only have the value associated to them based off of a marketing campaign that De Beers created a long time ago. And they created this marketing campaign because they owned 85% of the diamonds. They say that diamonds are so rare. Diamonds actually aren't really rare. But marketing makes us believe that a diamond is a girl's best friend. So you can read more about that and other marketing campaigns in my book. Another campaign that was done that really tricked us as a people, as a society, as a community, as nations of people. We have this belief in society that fats in our food are as bad for us as sugars. Guess what? There's a company that ran a marketing campaign to villainize fats to take away from the toxicity of sugar. And so a lot of times when you talk to the nutritionists or your health gurus or these people that's really into that field, they talk about how bad fats are for you, and then they talk about how bad sugars are for you as though they're equal. But the reality is most fats are still good for you. Sugar, on the other hand, especially this processed sugar we get, that stuff's terrible. But we believe what we believe about health and nutrition because of a marketing campaign. I'm going to keep it going. All right. Also, there was a marketing campaign. Let me get the company that did it. California Fruit Growers Exchange, which later became Sunkist. Imagine that. They ran a marketing campaign to convince us that orange juice was this healthy drink that we all needed with our breakfast. And if you know about Edward Bernays, when he came in and took bacon and made bacon a breakfast staple, in America, we believe that breakfast, eggs, and orange juice represents breakfast. But all of that is just marketing. It's just a campaign of marketing. There's so many things we've been lied to through marketing that we just don't understand, that I want to help fill us in on all these things, all right? Another thing, did you know that the story, the mythology of Santa Claus is passed down through different generations of different beliefs, different cultures, different societies, different ethnicities? Different people have had this story about Santa Claus. But the version of Santa Claus that we know here in America, where he's dressed in red and white, did you know that that goes back to a marketing campaign by who other than Coca-Cola? The reason you see Santa Claus in red and white is because of Coca-Cola, not because there's some historical reason that Santa Claus should be red and white. Crazy, right? So many things that we see are all a production, but it makes up the life that we live, that we believe these lies. Okay, let me go on. Here's something else. The dental industry tells us that we should get toothpaste. They give us toothpaste with fluoride, even though fluoride is a known poison. And they tell us we should brush our teeth and floss twice a day. But did you ever pay attention to the fact that there are people who don't brush and don't floss and don't get cavities? And there are people who brush 3 times a day, floss their teeth, drink mouthwash, and still get cavities? That's because keeping our teeth healthy has less to do with the brushing away of plaque, as they say, the brushing away these things that cause cavities. It's more so about the diet that you eat. But the marketing campaigns that were ran made us believe that brushing and flossing and drinking mouthwash is the best way to keep our teeth healthy, but it's just not true. We've been lied to, we've been sold a marketing campaign, and it's because everything in this world is a production. Also, did you know, or have you heard of this thing in your company, if you work for corporate America or for any type of professional job, that they call it Casual Fridays? But do you know that Casual Fridays came about as a marketing campaign? Which company was it? Let me see. Oh, Dockers. Dockers really wanted to sell more of their khaki pants that they had, but they couldn't find out a way to sell it. So they put this huge marketing campaign together, and they came up with this idea of Casual Fridays. And so now businesses across the country have this thing, even schools, even private schools where children they wear uniforms every day, but on Fridays they get to dress down and have a Casual Friday. But that comes from a marketing campaign. Listen, last thing I'm gonna share, because y'all really gotta get my book, because what I'm sharing with you, this is not even the tip of the iceberg. These are just some really small examples to introduce you to the big conspiracies, the big things that have happened on a major scale that you have to know about. When I say everything is a production, I mean everything is a production. Do you know that this myth that coffee is bad for you really came from a marketing campaign? There was a drink, I forget what it's called. Potsum or Postum, I guess is how you pronounce it, Postum. And they were trying to replace coffee as the drink of choice for people, to get their day going. So they came out with this huge marketing campaign where they villainized coffee and made coffee seem bad. Now, if you load up your coffee with, 100 sugars and all the different cream and all these different things, sure, you can make the coffee bad, but guess what? There's no studies out there that exist that say that coffee is actually bad. Coffee by itself is not bad for you. It's just a marketing campaign. And there's so many things I want to share with you. So this is what I'm going to allow you to do. I have a new book that's coming out during Black History Month this February, and it deals directly with marketing and how everything is a production. And if you're an entrepreneur, you should probably learn some of these psychological things that have been done because you need to market your business. But if you're just an everyday citizen who works a job and you're not even interested in entrepreneurship, you should learn the history of how marketing has been used to shape our reality, and things that are not true have been sold to us as true, even though most of the time it's just been marketing. Oh, the rabbit hole goes deep. You definitely want to make sure you tap in with this book. So if you're interested, I'll either drop a link below, or if this is on a platform where you can just send me an inbox or a DM, inbox me or DM, say I'm interested in the new book. I'll send you a link to get you a pre-order, but this book is going to be off the chain. Now, when is the last time we got excited about a new book? I'm telling you, this book here is one that you have to have. I'm looking at the first 100 books to go out. I'm going to definitely try to autograph and get out a special message too. This book's going to be crazy. So either click the link below, DM, or send me a personal message letting me know that you want to get a pre-order on this book, and so I can get it to you the day it drops. It's going to be crazy. Yo, I can't wait to discuss this book with all of you book readers in the future. This is CEO Brother Henry. I'll see y'all at the top.